Good morning, student. Today is 19th May 2020. This is my lecture number 1B, and this is my first lecture in business study for class 11th. So first I will describe about the CBSE syllabus in business study. There are two parts. Part A, fundamentals, foundations of business, and part B, finance and trade. Under part A there are 6 chapters. Name of first chapter will be evolution and fundamentals of business. Second chapter will be forms of business organizations. Third chapter, private, public and global enterprises. Fourth chapter, business services. Fifth chapter, emerging modes of business. Sixth chapter, social responsibilities of business and business ethics. Now in part B, 7th chapter will be sources of business finance. 8th chapter, small business and enterprises. 9th, internal trade. 10th, international business, and at last, project work. One paper will be for 3 hours and for 80 marks in theory and 20 marks in project work. So these are the chapter, and we can say total chapter of business study which we will study in class 11th. Now I am going to introduce you about first chapter. This is evolution and fundamental of business. Now we have chapter first, evolution and fundamentals of business. Under this chapter, learning objective will be history of commerce in India. Second, human activity and introduction of human activity. Third, type of human activities. Fourth, concept of business. Fifth, concept of profession. Sixth, concept of employment. Seventh, difference of above point number 4, 5 and 6, that is difference between among business, profession and employment. 8th point will be classification of business activities, industry. 10th point, commerce and its branches. objective of business, and 12th point will be business risk. So these are the points which will come under this chapter, and we will know about all the points one by one. First point is history of commerce in India. Before history of commerce in India, we have to know that what is commerce. What is commerce? Because you all should know as a commerce student what is commerce. Students, commerce is a wide term which consists of all those activities which are necessary for sale, transfer of or exchange of goods and services. I repeat once again, commerce consists all those activities which are necessary for sale, transfer or exchange of goods and services. It provides the necessary link. Commerce provides necessary links between producers and consumers to ensure proper distribution of goods. And in my point of view, we can say that commerce is that part of business which do the function of distribution of produced goods by the industries. According to his interest, convenience, and necessity of consumer. There may be many definitions of commerce, but this is actual definition. This is the short point of all the definitions. I again repeat, commerce is that part of business. That means commerce is a part of business which do the function of distribution of produced goods by the industry according to his interest, convenience, and necessity of consumer. Now I am going to teach history of commerce in India. So listen me. Trade and commerce was the mainstay of the ancient Indian economy, carried out by water and land. Silk flood was an ancient network of trade routes that connected the east and west. East to west. Meantime, routes were used for the trade of spices. And now, in modern age, the definition of commerce has been changed. Now, second point is human activity and introduction of human activity. Human activities. We can say all human beings are engaged in some activity or the other in order to satisfy their basic needs. For example, farmers are busy in their field, workers are working in factories, professionals like CA or doctor or lawyer are busy in their profession. Depending on wants, all human activity can broadly be divided into two categories. First category will be economic activity. Economic activities, and second will be non-economic activities. Now let us know about the economic activity and non-economic activity. Economic activity refers to those activities which are undertaken to earn a living. Earn a living. For example, workers are working in a factory, shopkeeper selling goods, workers working in factory, doctor attending the patients in his clinic, etc. are economic activity. These are the example of economic activities. Economic activities are concerned with all those activities which are concerned with the production, exchange, consumption of goods and services, which are not available in free, not available free. Economic activity are not available free. Now, non-economic activities. Non-economic activities are referred to those activities which are undertaken to satisfying social, psychological, emotional, needs, which are undertaken to satisfy social, psychological and emotional need. For example, mother cooking, in home, teacher teaching of his son, etc. may be the example of non-economic activity. It is available free. In non-economic activity, there is no expectation of any kind of monetary reward or benefit. They are inspired by sentimental reasons and are performed out of love, sympathy, sentiments, patriotism, etc. So, this activity is free. Basic of classifying of an activity as economic or non-economic activity. If the activity is performed with the aim of earn money, then it is an economic activity. If the activity is performed without the aim of earning money, then it is a non-economic activity. I repeat once again. For example, a doctor attending to a patient at his clinic is an economic activity, as the doctor gets fee for that. However, if the doctor treats his son at home, then it is non-economic activities because they do not take fee from his son. It is free. Now, difference. What are the difference? We can differentiate between two activity, economic activity. Question may be arise, give 2 or 3 difference between economic activity and non-economic activity. Question may be, what is economic activity? What is non-economic activity? So, now economic activity difference, see the difference between both activity. The prime objective of is to earn money, and the main objective is to get sort of satisfaction. In non-economic activity, main objective is to earn money, and this activity is for satisfaction. This will be objective. Now, they are measured in money or money's worth. They are measured in money. They are not measured in money. There is no value of money in these activities. The expectation for performing economic activity is to earn income or profit. But in non-economic activity, the expectation for performing non-economic activity is to get mental satisfaction. So these are the difference between two human activities. And now I will meet you in next video with third point. It will be type of human activity. Fourth point, it will be fourth point, concept of business, because I have also explained the type of human activity and type of human activity. So in the next lecture we will meet with concept of business. For till time, thank you very much.